Careful. Let's go.
Papa,
Can you hold my hand, please?
Papa.
Yeah, Mike.
If you're okay with this formality of
Who wants the microphone? All right. So, can I see Daddy talk real quick?
doesn't listen to the principal thing doesn't happen at home again. Well, hold on. All right. For those that were here, this is going to be it. For those that were here last night, I just want to say thank you for coming. And I told my wife that there's been a lot of nights this year that she's taken the boys, and I've done certain things. So these last couple nights, I decided to do that for her. Yeah. So, shout out to moms out there for doing this every night. I'm going to keep this short.
Listen, do you want a treat after this? If you let Daddy talk, we'll get a treat. We'll get some ice cream. That's something.
So just let me talk and then we'll get ice cream. Positive reinforcement. I just want to give a huge shout out to Ms. Werfel. For those that have had other kids in this program, this middle school program. It's going to be interesting when they get here. So this band program is pretty phenomenal for middle school. I'm not gonna lie. I have been in a few cities and I have never heard a middle school band sound as good as her bands. And so I just want to give a huge shout out to everything that she does. And I'm gonna wrap this up. Take it away. Enjoy the time.
Minutes so that we can have a laughter again. But thank you so much for coming. We are so excited to be able to share this with you. Alex, this has been a very long time coming. Back in, I don't know, when was it, the snow November? We were going to do a little recording of some tunes we've been working on in our small group sectionals. We came together as one ensemble and did a practice, and the next day, 8th grade got sent home and we didn't get a recording. So that was like our one big performance opportunity this year, and it didn't happen. And they rolled with it, and they kept working, and we're so proud of what we've been able to do and the time we've gotten to spend together, and just that I'm so proud of the fact that they stuck with it. Stuck it out with me. So, Alex is going to lead us in prayer, and we'll pick this thing up.
Thank you, Lord, because of your grace, we are gathered here this evening. Because of your guidance, our families chose for us to attend this school. Because of your gift, we share our talent of music with those who are most important to us. Thank you, Lord. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
So here's a fun little secret. No performance is ever perfect. I used to take a degree, and then I became like a professional musician, and there's always something that can be better. Always something that is, not what you wanted it to be. And there was no mistake, right? Guess whose fault that was? I missed a cue that I know that they needed. And they saw the look on my face, and we tried to fix it. We almost fixed it, but we got it back together. It was okay. Construction Zone was his first song, and this song, I really thought we bit off way more than we could chew when we started working on it in late January, early February. And I remember thinking, I am not the brightest individual because most of these guys didn't know what a dotted half note really was. I mean, like they knew, but not in band terms. It's funny, they go from general music to band, and it's like we do everything. We learn, so it's not the same, but it is the same. And it takes us a while to kind of grasp hold of that. And as they played and started learning Construction Zone, it was like they started to understand that we've got these independent parts throughout the group, and they haven't gotten to experience that yet. So it was really fun to be able to have those rehearsals and see the lights come on, and the joy of just being able to do something. But like I said earlier, this group, oh man, these guys got my heart, y'all. They stuck with it when it was like the worst. And can I tell them? So I'm doing a case study for my grad school stuff that I'm doing. And so I interviewed every student. One of the questions was, what would you do to improve our program? What would you do to make it better or change about it? And I got to Grant, and Grant said, nothing. Real serious. And I said, no, okay, but what about hope? He said, oh, okay, I changed it. And I said, I don't know why I asked him. He's the only student I asked this question to. But I said, what if band was this always? Would you change stuff then? And Grant, he leans forward, he goes, no, it's good. And at this point, I'm like, this kid just blowing smoke, make me feel like, things are all right, or maybe he's trying to get an A, I don't know. And so I said, Grant, listen, man, right now, we've got that little cup of ice cream that you have to peel the paper off the top and eat with a wooden spoon. That's band right now, man, and you've never had a real ice cream sundae. And he goes, well, from the circle, I'd like our little cup of ice cream. And like my heart exploded. So y'all have to work real hard to top that. Okay? Favorites, right? And I agree, man. I told you guys the other day, I look forward to this. I did 30 minutes of this once or twice a week for a total of maybe, we figured it out earlier, but it was less than 15 hours. Less than 15 hours of school year. I didn't do this with these guys. And in that little bit of time, they could do this, and they committed to doing this. Even if it was just during those 30 minutes, they really committed to it. And that's something. Because, we go through some bad sounds. And they get lightheaded and dizzy, and we had to use puppy pads to blow our spit on. It just never ended this year. These guys are awesome. So, as kind of a little bit of sarcasm, because I'm full of it, I chose us to play Wipeout. And we were initially working on it with 8th grade and 7th grade at the beginning of the year. And I threw these guys in with them for a rehearsal, and they were like, whoa, I don't know what's going on. And I feel really bad about them, sorry. But since then, they've taken it on themselves. And we have Leo on the drum set, and they're 6th graders. They didn't play for a full year before they started this stuff. So hopefully, no hiccups, right? But these guys just totally stole my heart this year. So here we are with Wipeout. we started out in sectionals, so we had between, I don't know, 3 to 10 kids per sectional. And it's funny because if you look at their teachers, like, we got 4 black teachers, or I got 4 or 5 black teachers here, they're in the same cohort for classrooms. And so they would come down for sectionals together. So you can kind of see how they broke up with the sectionals. And they come to these sectionals, especially like flute players, they'd also do the sectional, and they'd sit down, and they'd look at me. They laugh, and they go, true. And I would go, are you guys okay? And they go, and I was like, is it COVID? Is it the mask? Is it sitting at the little partition desks? And they were like, if you're not okay, you need to talk to me. And they were like, oh my gosh. It wasn't until we started having individual lessons on Zoom, we got sent home in like November, and I could see their faces, and I was like, are you really okay? And they were like, yeah, we're fine. Talk about, I was worried about them, you know? But this is our 7th, 8th grade band. We combined them for many performances traditionally here. And this year we have 12 8th graders. The board director has done a little bit. But this group has been phenomenal as far as just taking on whatever I put in front of them. And so we've had a lot of fun with just kind of playing fun stuff. At the beginning of the year we played some Sweet Caroline. And they come to sectionals, and I put the recording on, and we just rock out for like, 15 minutes of Sweet Caroline, and we pack it up, and the sisters would come in. For Miss Clark, her office is right underneath the room I'm using right now, and so she listens to Sweet Caroline 15 times a day. But we have fun. So without further ado, we're going to start things off here with the final countdown. That was Trumpets of Seville. It is probably my favorite tune to take to something like large group contracts that we get to do this year. We had just done last year, and we all got sent home, for quarantine and everything. But Trumpets of Seville is a very challenging piece. I like to save it for like the best group every like 3 or 4 years or so I don't play it too often. And I got this wild hair. I was like, well, we normally play it this time of year. Where did they handle it? And like they totally handled it. There's a little hiccups here and there, but I mean, holy cow, they took something that I would take in season, like well-trained, having practiced, 3 to 4 times a week for 45 minutes a pop piece, and they did it in, I don't know, probably maybe 8 hours of rehearsal over the course of like 4 months. That's insane. Just not getting to hear the other parts and stuff. So much time to go between rehearsals that retention was kind of serious sometimes. But they just did it awesome. This group is so unique. They kind of share my sense of humor mostly, I think. But the thing that gets me the most out of them is they've never complained. They've never had really anything negative to say. Like, I rush them in, I make them set stuff up, I make them tear stuff down, I rush them back out, and sometimes we run behind, and I think I had like 1 complaint the whole year. Because they're just awesome, and they work hard, and they love band. Yeah? You love band? Band fans. They got to bug a little bit though, and it's so fun to see that, and it's so fun to be part of that, and I just really love having them. So, these 8th graders here, we've had some fun. We have sectionals, and Alex would pop in there with his tuba, and Eric would be like, hey, Aaron would say, hey, can I come in for my tenor? And they're just hysterical sometimes. We have a lot of fun. But we're going to go in sort order. You guys come up and get your little pen and stand up here and wall claps right again, so that's cool. Or, whatever. There's only 12 of them. So we'll start with Daniel Colley. Come on, Daniel. So Daniel was Junior Regis this year, and you'd never know it. I think the first lesson we had with clarinets, they were like, they're all girls, and then 2 bands Griffin. Griffin was like, find this guy! And Daniel's sitting there, and I had the 7th graders in the back, and the 8th graders in front. They're all spaced out, And like every girl in the room is like, are you a 6th grader? And Daniel's like, no. And they're like, yeah, I think you're a 6th grader. I'm like, he's taller than all of us. but they just razzed it right away, and we had a lot of fun. But I just love having Daniel do this here. We've got to do more, man. But you're going to be great wherever you go. You want something, right? Now it's official. Goodness gracious, next we have Ava Youngie. Come on! Ava and I, we have a decent relationship, I think. There's a lot of sarcasm with these two. We have a good time with it. Am I wrong? And Emerson Ruffalo. I forgot to wear them because I'm terrible. Savannah winning. I think Savannah will probably, I'll just come back to you. But Savannah, I don't think I've ever had a lesson where we didn't laugh, and I've always appreciated that.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I told you.
No, we're skipping lessons now for the last 2 years. So don't.
She talks the least of the
See what I have to do. Next we have Madeline Donquist, and she's sick tonight. She couldn't be with us. But Maddie is one that's just like always there. Like no matter what trials or tribulations she has, or if she's sick, like she'll come in and be present when she is here. And I just really enjoy having Madeline over the years. And then we've got Kirsten Jorgensen. This is my take charge eighth grader. I sent out an email and said, "You guys want t-shirts or what?" And she started like pounding eighth grade. She said, "This girl wanted to know it last Friday. We're just gonna go with the one that was submitted." We just did great that way. And she's the one that hush everybody if I'm getting frustrated because they're talking. I think we got that to me though. This is not water. Next we have Eddie Camp. Abby's throwing the party this year. I said this morning, so we're gonna hold her to it.
Wait, you're throwing the party this year? That was my house. I always thought it. Abby!
All right, but Abby is like my tried and true. She just is the little engine that coach never gives up, and how far you've come this year has been awesome. So next year's gonna be even better. Erin Salem. Aaron's my guy. Man, I don't know. It's from the time I met his brother and sister 6 years ago, and we go on little things, and Aaron would be there, and I'd accidentally call him Isaac, and Isaac would get really mad because he's how old are you? A lot. 5 years? 4 years? Isaac would get real mad. But Aaron, he's like, "Oh, play better saxophone." I'm like, "This is how you are." But he did it, and he still plays alto, and it's been great to have Aaron around. Clement Aiken. Among 8th grade trumpet player shows up on my doorstep during COVID with a bowl of Jello. That was like, yes! The best dessert we had. Was it a dessert?
I think it was either raspberry or strawberry.
I think it was raspberry.
It was one of them.
Yeah, I think it was raspberry. It was delicious. Next we have Alex Conrad back there with the football. Alex, I'm working to say something. He's always fun. He's always up for a challenge. He never stays work hard. Was it last summer? Was that when it happened? He emailed me. He's like, "I want to try to do that." And I was like, "Well, you'll still play trombone, right?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, all right." And I drove a tube over there, and I dropped it off, and a few months later, he's like, "I want lessons." And like, he's playing the same stuff he's playing on trombone, but he's playing on trombone is challenging, like advanced stuff. Like, what in the world? I know, but trust me when I say it, okay? So I had a lot of fun having Alex on. Will, yes, everyone. Will Plus. I didn't really plan on talking about it. Will is like, he's my behind the scenes reliable guy back in the production section. I don't know if I've ever given you a partnership, but and it is so much fun in Pirates to go like this, and it's like, it's the coolest thing. And sometimes I forget to cue him because he doesn't need it, and it's just so much fun. But he's super reliable. He's always got a good attitude. He doesn't really talk too much. I'll mess it up. All right, Rob. I have appreciated Rob, I think, from the first time I met him. He just always is real polite and willing to do whatever you ask. He always helps move stuff, and he's kind of a workhorse that way. But he even took some private lessons from me, and I recommended a percussion instructor, and sure enough, I'm like, "You're taking lessons already?" He's like, "Yep." Like, what in the world? But also very reliable, hardworking guy, great attitude, also very, very quiet. Okay. But man, these 8th graders, y'all gotta keep in touch, right? Okay. You must.
Why is he in charge?
You can't talk about anything with these guys. But I have loved having them over 3 years. I told them the other day that it breaks my heart to know that last year was cut short for them and that this year was like it was, because I wish we got to do what we would normally get to do. Because that's something that we won't get back, but they're going to have awesome experiences moving forward anyway. So thank you for sticking with things. Thank you for working hard, and thank you for being leaders, you guys. I appreciate y'all. Let's go. To be honest, I'm just stalling because I don't want the concert to be over because this is the only one we've got. Like, I might cry when it's done just because, we're not going to get it again for a while. I was thinking about this in the car and I kept crying on my way here, so, yeah, I know, right? I'm an emotional wreck. But our last piece is one of my favorites to play with the middle school band. It's Pirates of the Caribbean. They've kind of been begging for it anyway, so I said, why not? Let's do something really, really fun. And if they apply themselves, we'll have incredible dynamics, articulations, and I don't know, just maybe even some really special musical moments. So here we go. thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for supporting these kids in their strange endeavor of making strange sounds. I know that for those that practice, there's a lot of bad sounds sometimes at home, and for enduring that, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. The chairs can stay put. These chairs can stay put, but the stands and our percussion equipment does need to be brought up to room 203, which is through the double doors at the top of the stairs. But if any of you stronger folks want to help carry that so I don't have to if my foot had just had surgery on, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, you guys go say hi to your family.